Let's start with our monthly community call. Everybody else, please, one more reminder, please be so nice and mute yourself. So, welcome again to our 22nd community call. Today, the 7th of September, 2023. I'm Lud, Business Development Lead at Crust Network, or the Jesus Crust on Twitter. Let's check our weekly stats from the end of the month August. So what we can see here is the metrics are quite stable. We lost a couple of individual storage providers in the node numbers, right now 1,545. But on the other hand, we gained storage power compared to last month, and we have 680,000 terabytes of storage power currently provided to our network. Also, the staking rate increased by 0.2%, and the total issuance of the CRU token right now is sitting at 29 point, almost 2 million. As usual, let's start with our technological progress. So we did a lot of work on the application side of our solutions and our technology. For example, for Crust files, we launched a new third-party gateway to make the user experience even better, to upload and to retrieve files. Then we coordinated and adjusted our Crust file solution according to our new EVM storage contract code. And on the right-hand side, you see when you log in with your MetaMask, you can choose now between different EVM networks. We have Ethereum, we have Optimism, Arbitrum, ZK Zinc. All of those networks can be selected now to use Crust files. Also, we fixed some bug issues on the front-end level and back-end level for the calculation of the IPFS file size, which led to some error storage orders. This is fixed now. And also on Crust Cloud, we completed the contract expansion from Ethereum to Arbitrum, and we also just finished the testing. So it's just, maybe not even a week, I don't know, something around that, before we finally can launch our Web3 storage bucket NFTs on Arbitrum as well. This will help us with adoption due to the low minting fees and transaction fees of this NFT to leverage all the benefits our new product Crust Cloud holds for users and developers. Then we also fixed some things in our documentations, in our developer documentations. For example, on our official website, we added our EVM information. We changed our wiki, our GitHub documentation, to update the newest information that comes from our EVM deployment. Then something very nice to announce is that we received a grant from the Oasis network. Oasis network is focused on privacy. And with Crust, we received a grant to build privacy solutions for data storage, for data management. For example, also an on-chain based encryption mechanism to make it even more seamless, dealing with Crust Cloud, dealing with Crust files, and so on. And so we are right now in the completion of this grant. In fact, we already started and already hit a few milestones. Like already said, we deployed our contract to the Oasis testnet, and we completed also the contract interface for the Crust encryption and decryption functions. So in the future, it's not necessary anymore to work with encryption key or decryption keys that are stored locally on your device, which means you would need to export and import your decryption key if you want to use it on another device. with this kind of solution, you will be able to encrypt and decrypt your data, your most valuable data from any device and from anywhere. Okay, that's it from the technical side. Let's have a look at the ecosystem, what happened there. So first of all, we partnered with OnFinality to enhance the developer experience with RPCs. Then we established a channel with XCMP channel with Polkadex, and also completed the registration of our CAU token on Polkadex Parachain. And also CAU was listed on Into the Block, which is like an on-chain analyst tool, and there you can get more infos about Crust. Then you probably saw in our announcement that we launched our optimism and ZK Zinc capabilities with our EVM storage solution. So now all Optimism and ZK Zinc builders have access to Crust storage services in the most native way. In fact, we deployed the smart contracts there. All builders can just interact directly on chain with those smart contracts. And we are super happy to have those ecosystems now within our portfolio. Then regarding Arbitrum, we already announced our EVM deployment to Arbitrum, last community call. And now we want to incentivize builders and developers to actually make use out of our deployment and our services by offering developer bounties to the Arbitrum ecosystem. So if you know some people, or if you yourself maybe build solutions and services within Arbitrum and you need storage or hosting services, then feel free to apply for free storage. Every application can receive up to 800 Arbitrum, $800 in Arbitrum for free storage. We have a form where you can apply it, but please, before you fill out the form, send an email to crustbountysubmissions@gmail.com to describe your use case a little bit. And then you will receive a password to fill out the form. We did this way to reduce the spam that we might have to face. And we also had a nice giveaway with one of our partners, MSafe, from the Aptos ecosystem. We already partnered with them a little bit time ago, where we store the NFT metadata to Crust Network. And recently we held a giveaway where we rewarded 10 community members with one VIP NFT, which is 10 out of 1,000 NFTs were distributed via this giveaway. And on the right hand side, you also can see the winners of this campaign. And Crust also joined Polkapals, which is a network alliance within the Polkadot ecosystem formed by multiple parachains. And Crust joined this network alliance, and we're gonna provide different tasks and online quests where you can receive some rewards. And if you want to take part in this, then feel free to visit airlift.one and search for Polkapals. Okay, that's it from the ecosystem side. Let's move to the community part of things. We had different online activities and events. For example, we held an online AMA with Polkadot Insider to talk about our new EVM storage. We joined the Twitter space by Noah, was handled by my Chinese counterpart, and then also the Kusamarian, one of the largest Kusama influencer, created a video about Crust Cloud, and this video has over 170,000 impressions. But we also took part in offline events. So maybe you knew there recently was the Polkadot Academy happening in San Francisco. Crust got also involved by joining the closing party. And during this week, there also were different Polkadot meetups in San Francisco, where Crust was able to host and to present to crypto enthusiasts. And I personally was in Toronto over the last months, for example, to take part in the Futurist Conference Toronto, and also different side events over the Canada Blockchain Week. For example, we also held an event with Pizza DAO. So we had a great time, made a lot of new connections, and I'm happy to be back next year, maybe. And last
hello, Liud.
but not least,
we can't listen you.
Okay, I don't know where those sound issues come from right now, but we're on our last slide anyways. I think you can see where we hand out those awards to. And yeah, there will be a lot of opportunities for you guys to grab some award, to benefit from the Arbitrum airdrop, which we're going to pay back to the community mostly. And also obviously want to drive adoption with different incentivizations for Arbitrum developers and builders. So that's it from my part. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me or to send it in the chat. Okay, apparently we had some network issues, which are resolved now. So again, if you have some questions, feel free to ask me now. Pop your question in the chat if you don't want to speak, and I'm happy to answer. Marie is still typing. Maybe that's a question. I'm going to wait for that. Yeah, the second Arbitrum airdrop is still going to be conducted. So we just announced how we're going to distribute the rewards, in which kind of categories we're going to split them up, to give you guys a small idea where you can get involved in. But yeah, all the distribution of Arbitrum and all the activities are still happening in the future. So you didn't miss out yet. Lots of opportunities to come. The community Arbitrum section will be for different activities that are not just exclusive for our OCP members. So on our tasks on Zelay or our tasks on Galaxy and other activities fall into this bracket. I'm happy to share the Medium article in the chat, where you can get more information about our distribution plan. Okay, I forwarded the link to our Medium article where we are describing the round 2 of our airdrops. Oh, thanks, Crypto Hero. And you can get more info there. And I recommend you to go through that and maybe come back to us if you have more questions.